What is going on? I have not done an audio for WC replays in quite some time, so I am pretty happy to do another one right now. I've actually found the time in this day to actually get one done. I am very surprised I managed to do that. So let's just get this started right off. It's at the 15-second mark at the 1x speed. I'll give you guys some time to get that started. Today's match is up against Bluntcraft. I was actually an older replay, and I actually watched the replay before I commentated it. I know, I've never done this before, but it's actually pretty good, because I can seriously know a little more that's going on into the match. And it's an amazing thing. I need to do that more often, but basically what's going to be going on in this one is pretty much just to show you guys how the format can change in just like a few weeks, like how a night off strategy will change around. Yeah, we're all waiting to get this unpaused, so hopefully you guys are at this mark. So we're going to get this unpaused in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, unpause. And we're off. Like I said, I'm up against Bluntcraft. He's from Clan NAOC. About the whole clan thing, I am still debating because I have to get back into solo first. And chances are I won't join Clan NAOC because I have to change my name to have the little craft tag at the end. And there's no chance that I'm wasting my Cecil name, to which it has about over 2,000 wins combined on the friggin' thing, and I just really think that's a stupid idea. It's like, what was the whole entire point of making the Cecil account? So if there's some way I can get into NALC without changing my name, that'd be great. I'd do it. But otherwise, I don't know. I'm looking around. I'm looking for T-Lux, and maybe I can just kind of check it out. I have to get totally engrossed in solo before I decide on which clan I'm getting in, so that's just in case you guys have been wondering. Every day it's the first thing you think of when you wake up. What the hell kind of clan is Cecil? I thought ZA disbanded, which is the message that I get spammed a lot. ZA didn't disband, they just kind of broke off into different branches. It's sometimes what happens to clans when they get freaking huge. They just kind of sanction off into their own little areas. I don't know. So as this game starts to pick up, we can kind of view. Obviously, I'm starting off with a bear build for those who checked out. So the one I did for Warcraft Strategy, this would be the start of bear build 2.0, or how I would always say it. And that is where you get the Hunter's Hall in the beginning. When there are no mercs to get to kind of patch up your early game weakness, the Hunter's Hall first so you can get a Ancient Protector fast. Somehow puts this good use into the fact that if he decides to harass you really hard and you try to return the harass, if your micro serves you well, then you should be able to defend him off well, and you should have the early game advantage, and you'd be able to get, the whole entire thing. I do not tech until I notice that peasant is walked out of the way, because right now he saw the Hunter's Hall, so he might be thinking, alright, he's probably got his Ancient of War somewhere off on a different part of the map, but my peasant just didn't see it. And so he doesn't really run right to my base right away. He just decides to go creeping, because right now it seems that he's expecting me just to go something on the boundaries of some tier 1 in my strategy. And as you can see right now, I am far from it. I'm already getting my Ancient Protector so I can furthermore defend my base. And I always make sure, the guy's kind of protected back there. Always have protection in your base. So I have a Boots of Speed and the Circlet of Mobility. SC is a little hotkey you might want to press when you go get that from the shop, so I do that. And I'm off right away towards Bluntcraft's base. He's getting a guard tower first, which is rather difficult to go up against. Not as annoying as an arcane tower, but yeah. I don't really want to get in too far in his base because I noticed that gap that he had with all those peasants. And, I was really worried about him summoning militia surrounding my guy, so to avoid that, I simply ran out of the way. I should have run back and started putting all the hurt onto that Archmage, but I did not. But this is, like I said, this is the older format of how it used to be, where there are some differences from what it gets now and what it gets a little later. Because, like I said, they don't have the exact, players aren't going to have the exact same build like the whole entire time. It's always going to be changing. And you can see this is about a 3-week-old replay, and you can see how much it's changed. It really hasn't changed dramatically, but, you know, it's done some level of changing. So right now, my main concern is just getting a very nice creep jack on him, because I know if he has like his footman hurt, he's going to run his footman back there, so that would just be an open target for my demon hunter to chase, because footman cannot run faster than this demon hunter with boots of speed. I don't know. So I'm going to go right back, check into Blumcraft's base, maybe try to get a building that's under construction. Well, by golly, the Arcane Vault is under construction. But he's got the guard tower, dealing some damage to the Demon Hunter. Not too dramatic of some damage, so I might just stick in there and destroy that Arcane Vault. Slow him down just a bit, and by looking at his construction, you can already see the final model of the building. I got it at a pretty good time, as before I was going to finish, so he had to cancel at a inconvenient time. But yes, that is the improved masonry you're seeing. So we might see something on the boundaries of a tower rush. I don't know. He's got a lot of peasants. Look at his base. I mean, he's got about 400 lumber right now. He's already got his stuff set up for a guard tower. I don't know. To be honest with you, I only watched like the first half of the replay at like 8x just to see what's going on, so I know what I can tell you. I didn't fully watch the replay, I admit. But anyways, I make sure that I keep the mana burns consistent on his Archmage as I'm trying to chase him. He's got a little too much for me to handle. That's cool. I'm going to back out of the way. I should have bought a Boots of Speed from that shop, because right now I just got a Warden. Difference is what I would get now. I just get a Naga Sea Witch, because it serves its purpose good enough. And what I would get now, I would not get Dryads first. I would actually start off directly into Bears, because I realize that, yeah, Dryads are cool because they can slow, you know, and you can get some good hits. Well, if you have a Naga Sea Witch, that serves the purpose of a Dryad as it is. So, I decided, yeah, dispelling their water elementals is cool, but you're not really going to need it so much as to only to the point where, you know, you're fighting this big battle that's, you know, going to decide the game. Not just some little skirmish that you go up against them. The sacrifices of being able to dispel their water elementals kind of outweigh the other ones, so making sure I just keep the mana burn going. So anything that's on the run, I want to Shadow Strike and deal its damage. So I kind of run ahead. Once I Shadow Strike that Footman, and I know that Footman's in deep crap, just to furthermore his depth in the crap, I just get another Shadow Strike on the guy. So now's when I have a few Dryads coming, and this is probably the best part about getting some Dryads earlier on. Yeah, sure, I can slow the guy, he can't run out of the way. Ooh-wee, big deal. Get some good kills. So, he's going to focus onto the Demon Hunter. I'm just going to take some more time to mana burn his guys. Making sure that I get as much use as possible out of the harassment. I'm starting to get very low on the health. I don't want to take many risks. This is a build where he actually gets the Blood Mage. I've seen all these frickin' builds. I mean, right now, well, he probably got his second hero out of assumption that I'm getting some tier 1, possibly to go against some archers. I don't know. But right now, that really screwed him over getting that Blood Mage. But now the format would be a Mountain King. Ooh, the heroes have changed. But yeah, I'm getting an Ancient of Wonders right now, so just in case he does decide to get really big on those riflemen, I'll have some Mountain Giants to help. Later on, would I get Mountain Giants now? It really depends. I mean, if like he's going totally crazy over these riflemen, I mean, if this guy is totally getting off on the riflemen there, I'm not really going to hesitate to get a Mountain Giant in the army, because they're good. I mean, they can soak up a lot of damage. It also works pretty damn well when you've got Rejuvenation. They make for excellent tools when you go creeping. So speaking of creeping, that's what I'm doing now. As you can see, look at all of the madness. Look at this. Anyways, he's doing the same thing right now as well. So, pretty standard. He's getting some priests as well. What else? I forgot what level solo everyone was. I mean, what I was in at the time when I did this battle, so I have no earthly idea. I'll have to check back on his profile. You guys will probably see the info when I edit it and post it and for you guys and all that stuff. But as for right now, I have no idea what level he was. I think I was level 22 at this time. No, level 21 I think I was about a couple weeks ago. Huh. I don't know. I catch him a little too late into the whole creeping thing. That Blood Mage is he's got a bullseye target right on his nuts, because basically I'm just nailing this guy. He manages to run out of the way almost, I think. Do I manage to get him? Yes, I do. Mana burn for the kill. And now since I have a few bears and I got a good hero kill advantage, I might as well go for the whole 9 yards. I'm gonna go deal as much damage in the base, and if my micro serves me well, which I'm certainly hoping it does right now, then I'll be able to deal a significant enough amount of damage to get the game. But right now, I just saw the Spellbreaker, and so I'm going to stand away a little bit before I go using the Rejuvenation on my Demon Hunter, I think. Do I use it? Yep, there we go. So I'll back out a little bit. I think I'm going to go creeping a little bit. If I do, I'm taking a major freaking risk. But I don't really have to worry about risk, because I just saw his base. I got a Sentry Ward in his base, so I can safely creep if I want to. So I take the opportunity right now to cast Roar to get its use, because he's got Spellbreakers. He's just going to easily steal the spells, although he only has about 1 right now. So he's only going to be able to steal the Roar. But I don't know, with 250 mana he can steal a lot. But I get some Unholy Aura for my units. That's pretty nice. Movement speed is a plus, you can say. So my whole army is going to move a slightly bit faster now, since I've got some lovely boots of speed to complement my army. Let me look back to my base. I have a lot of gold right now, and I tripped up on my Moonwell. So I've got about 600 gold, and I'm waiting for that Moonwell to complete. So chances are you're probably going to see the Mountain Giants. I wish you can buy Mountain Kings as regular units, but no. But yeah, I do get the Mountain Giant right now. I'm thinking, at this point, whether or not I should go into his base, deal a lot of damage, or wait till the Mountain Giant's out there. I'm going to try to get in his base and deal some damage, because I have a Sentry Ward in his base. I can tell, because I can see a little bit north to where my army's fighting their battle, to see whether or not he's coming in, so I can get in a little advance warning. The only thing that I would get screwed of would be if he attacks from right behind where I am. He just walks a little extra of a distance. But I want to be careful. I do see those riflemen out there, so I'm not going to run in too far to where I get a lot of damage dealt to me. And I look at the corner of it, I see some militia or summoned out there, so that's basically saying, yeah, we're not going to have this battle in my base. Better get the heck out of there. But I do see the Water Elemental. That's kind of open for me to destroy. I managed to dispel it, I think, just before it timed out. I don't know if I nailed it in time. I should have checked the experience on my hero, but oh well. Getting some resistant skin. Don't bring a Mountain Giant in a battle unless you got resistant skin. It's freaking insane. They won't die. It'll take them forever. If you have a Staff of Preservation, which I think I actually get in this game, I've been slacking off in the Staves of Preservation. Staves of Preservation, they're your best friend because it's the best way of battle recovery. And if you're already up this fast to Tier 3, you can get the Well upgrade, and basically it's like creating a whole entire new unit without having to pay for it. Because, especially versus human, when they stun a bear and they focus fire on a bear, that time he's all stunned and you can't move, you can't run him out of the way, so it's all great. I'm going to lose the bear. But if you got a Staff of Preservation, you're in good hands. It's always nice. So, stating the obvious, I am rejuvenating my bear. That is amazing. What I should have done, I should have waited while he was still in Druid form to get up to his health, because he doesn't have as much health in Druid form as he is to his bear form. So he would go to 100% health in his Druid form, and when he goes back into bear form, it's proportional to a percent of his health when he was from druid form. So if he goes to 100% health in druid form from a 400 hit point healing type of deal, well, when he comes back, he'll be full of health and you'll get a lot more. It's called having your cake and eating it too. But, where in the world is my Staff of Preservation? Why am I fighting a battle without it? It's because he does not have the Mountain King, that's why. Anyways, you can see he does manage to steal a rejuvenation. He kind of caught me. I see the Flame Strike going off. He's dealing quite a bit of damage. But, yeah, I'm trying to nail that Archmage as he's on the run. He's trying to manually slow some things, but the Archmage has an Ankh of Reincarnation. He's in good hands, but I know that he doesn't want to hand over experience from a level 4, so he's going to try to portal out of the way. Just before he got out of the way, he got a good Flame Strike in there. But I do get a Mortar Team. That was very fortunate of me. If you see a Mortar Team out in the open like that, take a good opportunity, if it's not too big of a risk, to just nail him, because they are hard as hell to reach. Their range is insane. And most of all, they've got very weak health, so it's just very tempting to just slap them, because it puts your Dryads in a very, very bad position. But I think it's this point when I do get my Staff of Preservation. If I do not, then I am a schmuck, because I need that. I think this is before I decided to go ahead and get that. I don't know. Was it this replay? I don't know. Let's see. Will I get it or will I not? Yes, I get it. I get the Staff of Preservation. Haha. I actually have it. So, yeah, I have enough bears right now to really get it. 4 Dryads are all I need to really get a good Dispel. I mean, he does have Sorceress for slow. If he does steal any spells, in case he catches me in the middle of a creep recovery and I'm using Rejuvenation, he won't really get too great of a benefit from that and all that stuff. But, what's another thing I can mention as he's creeping at the moment? The Sentry Wards. Great place to put it. Middle of the map, you know when he's coming. It's good to set it off a bit so you can kind of see if he decides to creep those areas. And I just plopped another one at his base so I can see if any Griffins are going. Better spot to see if he's getting any Griffins, because usually they'll get their Griffin Aviary back a bit, making it a little harder to see from the Sentry Ward, so just kind of try to place that in the back. So, yep, he's putting focus onto the bear. He's slowed. I can't move that bear away in time, so I use Staff of Preservation. He is preserved. That is amazing. So, as he continues, I'm going to run out of the way. I'm in the middle of a Flame Strike Blizzard. My bears are kind of hurting, because, yeah, I definitely should have moved them out of the way a little bit earlier until getting into a huge dedicated battle. But I do get Scrolls of Healing. I get those. I was going to transfer one to the Demon Hunter, but he was already filled up with items. I should have transferred like a circlet or just something, but I didn't really have that much time. And I'm not really worrying about the spells going off the Dryads, you know, spell immune and all. So, the second I see a Water Elemental out there, I decide, hey, I'll try to dispel it, but I was about to, and then I saw that Archmage. I want to slow him down before I can get him. But, now since that's done, I start worrying about, I'm just waiting for that Archmage to come right back out there so I can just nail him right away. I know the Warden's in trouble, but the cooldown has gone through its time, and now I can safely get out of the way, hopefully. Will my Warden make it? I don't know. Nah, I don't think she's gonna make it. She makes it! Nah, she doesn't make it. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, after this battle, and he saw that I got the angle on him, he pretty much left the game on that point. But he did get the Warden at a very, very close thing. I could have tried to attempt to use Rejuvenation. Even though it would have been stolen, it's such a very tight moment like that. I would use the Rejuvenation, so it will serve at least 1 or 2 seconds worth of Rejuvenation. I think it rejuvenates, 400 divided by 12. That's like 30 something. I don't really feel like doing the math right now. But around 30 hit points a second your guy will regenerate. So that's pretty good. You'll get about 60 health out of it. And when it's worth saving a warden like that, it would be a wise idea, but I think my mind was racing through other things at the moment, so I couldn't really elaborate on that. But no matter. So, yeah, that was pretty much a wrap on this one. The scores are pretty close. I mean, like I said, these are two old formats going against each other, so it's kind of cool to see how it used to be in comparison to how it would be. Thanks for listening in, guys. I'll see you all later.